Good morning everyone, Live It Like Lisa here. I'm back, I think. I'll see how I go. This is my first vlog since everything that's happened over the past month. Yeah, I'm at my dad's house. So I've been at my dad's house for just over a week. I came here last Thursday. I remember because on the Friday, that's when Michael and Jessie took Chaos to the vet and we lost Chaos. So yeah, it's been just over a week. I'll get into what happened to the dogs a little bit later. I've just put my makeup on. I'm attempting to go out and do a little bit of shopping downtown today. So I don't want to start bawling my eyes out and, you know, ruining my makeup. So yeah, if any of you guys, you know, you're not following me on Instagram and you don't know what's happened, I'll explain it all like towards the end of the video. So yeah, I've been at my dad's for just over a week. I'm staying here for another week. I'm mainly here to sort out, just to get some information about aged care homes for if and when the time comes I need to put my dad in an aged care home. I know like what the whole procedure is and what, you know, all of that sort of stuff. So I've got a few appointments visiting a couple of aged care homes over the, like I did one last week. I've got a couple more this week, and I'm also up here too. I've got a couple of appointments for me that I'm getting done, and as well as my dad, like if he needs to get assessed, and he's got a doctor's appointment as well. I think he needs to get assessed for dementia. One of the carers that I was talking to said, yeah, we need to get like a referral from the doctor to go have a dementia test so that then he can see what kind of dementia he's got, if he's in fact got dementia, which I'm 100% sure he does. But yeah, she just said it's good to know what type so that you know what you can expect and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, we've got a few appointments. I'm staying up here for the following week as well. So yeah, I plan to, it's Sunday today, so I plan to head downtown. It's such a beautiful, beautiful day today. So I plan to head downtown, just have a little bit of a rest day because it's just been non-stop. Because while I've been up here at my dad's, I'm still working, like, so I brought all my computer and everything with me. So I've still been working throughout the week, as well as looking after my dad, keeping the house clean, doing all the cooking and all that. I mean, you know, what I would normally do at home anyway, but yeah, so it's just been full on. It's basically like looking after a 2-year-old again. But yeah, I mean, he's fine. Those that have been asking, he's been fine. You know, physically he's been fine. He hasn't had any falls or anything like that recently. He had a couple of weeks ago. He had about 3 in 1 week, but I don't think it was actually a fall. I think he was fainting, like whether he had low blood pressure or low sugars or something. I think he was actually fainting. So that's another thing we need to get checked out from the doctors as well, just to make sure there's nothing going on there. But yeah, physically and all that, he's doing well, he's fine. Mentally, nothing's changed. If anything, it's, you know, just progressing along as it would. So yeah, where was I up to? I feel like I'm rambling. It's been so long, guys, and there's just been so much happening. So yeah, I want to head into town today and just have a little bit of a relaxed day, just to chill out, go to the beach, just, you know, breathe, get some sunshine, breathe some fresh air. But yeah, I thought this might be a good opportunity to get back into the swing of YouTube again, because I feel like, you know, honestly, like I feel if I didn't get back into it now, I could quite easily never get back into it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, yeah, it's a lot. Like, I mean, you know, you might think, oh, just sitting down or filming your day and, you know, upload a video, like how hard can it be? But if you do it, and you know just the time it takes, the editing, setting up the camera and all that, it does take a lot out of your day. Like normally, like if I'm doing a cleaning job in my house, what would normally take me say an hour, if I'm doing it for YouTube, would take me at least 3. So that's just the cleaning portion, just because, you know, you're moving the camera, you got to make sure you're in shot and all of that. So yeah, it is quite time consuming, and oh, I could quite easily just never do it again. But you know, it's mainly you guys is why I want to come on here, and I especially want to thank you guys for all your lovely messages. I haven't replied to any of them. Every time I read one, it was bringing tears to my, oh my god, I'm not gonna cry again. Okay, I'm not going to talk about it. I'll do all the thanking and everything later. I just want to try and get down. Sorry guys. Okay, we'll go into all that later. So yeah, I just want to go into town, just have a breather day, just to relax, get some sunshine, you know, all of that. So I thought I'd take you with me, and we can enjoy the day together. I've just been to Aldi. Michael sent me a couple of beer orders to get from Aldi, some German kind of beer, but they didn't have it. So that was a bit of a bust, but I ended up getting my soda water and water from there anyway, saved me going to Coles separately. So we're at Settlement City now. I'm going to go to Gloria Jean's first and get a coffee. Now I'm trying to get stuck back into keto again, so I'm going to try and have a look at what options they have as far as low keto. I'm hoping the black coffee over ice, that surely can't have much carbs in it, like if any, would it? And I'm pretty sure they do sugar-free syrup, so I'm going to see if I can just get a little dash of sugar-free syrup in there as well. I'll see what they got anyway. So like I said, I'm at Settlement City. I'm not really here for anything specific, just for a bit of a walk around and, you know, get a break from everything I've been doing throughout the week. Just a little bit of a break from my dad. I mean, God love him, he's all right, but you know, I just need a little bit of me time. So yeah, we'll just have a look around Settlement City, see if there's anything there. There's a lot of Halloween stuff out at the moment, as well as Christmas. Now I've just decluttered nearly all of my Halloween stuff, apart from the stuff that I've created myself. And yeah, I sold so much of my Christmas decor too. I went through all my Christmas decor just before I came to my dad's, and I had about 3 boxes full, big storage boxes full of Christmas decor that I got rid of. So I think I sold those in about 3 different bundles. So yeah, got rid of all of that. All my craft stuff I've just recently listed a couple of days ago on Marketplace. So someone, hopefully, if she doesn't let me down, she's coming up to buy all of them. I think I had 4 different bundles listed, and I think she's coming up from Gloucester, of all places, which is about an hour and a half away, to buy all 4 of them. So hopefully that doesn't fall through and I can get rid of all them, and then that's it. Everything's gone. So yeah, I feel really good. So we'll have a look anyway, see what the decorations are like. But yeah, I'm not buying any more. If anything, I'm going to be downsizing again after this year. I'll just put out what I've got left this year and then see, you know, if there's anything I need to get rid of again. But yeah, I've gotten rid of so much, guys, and it feels so good. So let's head into Settlement City, get a nice coffee to start with. Not an iced coffee, a nice coffee to start with, and we'll see what Settlement City's got on offer. So this was my coffee order, a long black with a dash of caramel sugar-free syrup. It was a bust. It was absolutely vile. I took 3 sips and threw it out. No, just no. Absolutely not. Hi, good, thanks. So I get asked quite a bit where I get my craft storage boxes from that I use in my craft room, and these are the ones here from the Reject Shop. You get about 6 in a pack, and I think they're around $20. Don't mind this price. This was for the bigger grey ones, but I'm pretty sure the 5-pack or 6-pack is around the $20 mark. They're not as sturdy as they used to be. The plastic has gone quite flimsy, but really when you're just storing, you know, craft items on a shelf, they do more than a good job. So highly recommend those. They're a great size and yeah, perfect for craft stuff. This is where I get my yoga pants from, the Circuit brand in Big W. They used to be $10, I think they are now $12, but yeah, this is basically all I wear. I just love them. So I always pick up a new pair whenever they've got my size. Enjoying some lunch by the wharf. These are Turkish chicken and lamb shish with a bottle of water. Perfect keto. So I'm back, and I must admit, I got home and pretty much crashed. I've just had a couple of hours sleep. I was so exhausted. I mustn't have slept well last night. Like, the bed that I'm sleeping on is like my childhood bed, the bed that I had since we've come to Australia. So it's, you know, the mattress is over 40 years old, so it's not the best. So I thought I'd have a little nana nap, refresh myself. I didn't do a great lot of shopping. I'm just not interested in buying stuff anymore. Every time I buy something, I just think, this is another thing you're going to add to your household, you know this, and then it puts me off. So oftentimes the only things I don't really feel guilty about buying are clothes or things that I'm going to use. So yeah, like I said, I haven't really bought much. So the first place I went to, you saw, was Big W. And I just got this little graphic tee. I went through a phase of going through my whole wardrobe thinking, you know, I'm nearly 50 now. I should be dressing up a lot more, not sophisticated, but a lot more for my age. But then I just thought, why? Why do I have to dress up for my age? It's the clothes for my age I don't like and I don't feel comfortable in. So you know what? I'm at an age now where I just want to wear what I want to wear. So I figured for me, it's just graphic t-shirts. Like, I just love them and I enjoy them. So this one I got from Big W. I think it was only $7 or $9. So it's a plain black one. It's just got a little skull on the front there. And then on the back, it's got sticks and stones. I think it's got 1981. So yeah, I just really I like the look of it. And it's a little bit Halloween-y-ish. So I guess I could wear it for Halloween. So that's one little t-shirt I bought. So yeah, at the end of the day, I just figured, okay, well, I'm 50, but I live my life in yoga pants and graphic t-shirts. So that's what I like. That's what I enjoy. That's what I'm going to wear. So again, I was showing you while I was in Big W. That's where I actually get my yoga pants from. So it's the Big W brand, Circuit. I get either a size 18 or a 20. They both fit the same. These ones are an 18. So yeah, just thought, while they're there on the rack, I may as well stock up. I've got 1,000,000 pairs, but now I've got 1,000,001. The other little t-shirt I bought from Big W. These were all from the men's section as well, by the way. I think this one was one of the $7 t-shirts, and it's just I just really like the color of it, that sort of a greeny blue color. And I think it says embrace the chaos worldwide, and it's just got that graphic print on it there. And I got this in a 3XL. So yeah, I just really like the color of that one. So the other two things I picked up from Big W, now I know I've already got a packet of these, but these were actually on special for $4. So I think they were normally $11 or $12 when I bought my first packet. So I thought, for $4, like, I mean, once the other ones start to run out or whatever, at least got another packet there. And then I also had the Colours of the World markers as well. These ones were $6. So they had a bit of a sale going on. I'm not sure what the normal price is of the markers, but yeah, 24 of the thicker style markers in the Colours of the World colours. I just got from the reject shop a packet of batteries because I found my dad's got one of those Revitive. Is it called Revitive? Revitive. It's like one of those things that you put your feet on and it sends tingles up your feet. I found that in the back bedroom, and I've been using that for a couple of days. Like they've got like little, like, I don't know what you call them, like sticky pads that you can put. There's like 4 sticky pads that you can put on different areas of your body and get that like TENS sort of feeling, like that, you know, prickly electric current kind of feeling. So I've been putting that on my neck and shoulders and my lower back, as well as like the foot thing. And yeah, I've been really enjoying it. So I've got that out. So I've got some batteries for the remote of that. So yeah, short story long. I also picked up from the reject shop a couple of these bulldog clips. As you can see, my hair's getting a little bit longer now, and it's at a stage where I really don't know what to do with it. So I just bought a couple of those clips to just, you know, maybe clip it up somewhere and give it a little bit of volume on top. A couple of those. So I think they were about $3. And last but not least, I got 3 lipsticks, because from the chemist I had like a $10 voucher that I could use. So I thought I would buy a couple of lipsticks with that $10 voucher. Now this brand is Ulta 3. I have heard of the brand in the nail polish, but I didn't know they did makeup as well. So those are the 3 colors I got. This one's really, really nice. It's like a really mauvey, dusty pink. I won't do a swatch test because they're all stuck together. It's going to take me ages to peel all the thing off. But the colors I got were let me see. Yeah, Rosy, Posh, and Cocoa. So those are the 3 colors there. Really, really nice colors. And I think they are normally $5.50 each. So with the $10 voucher, I think I only had to pay like $4.50 for all 3 of those, which I thought was a pretty good deal. And that's basically all I got when I went shopping. I didn't end up going for a walk on the beach. I actually just sat on that bench where I was eating my lunch. Just sat there for about half an hour, just, you know, breathing in the fresh air and just, yeah, just relaxing. And it was really nice. And I haven't really done a lot today, to be honest, but it was nice. It was nice just to have a relaxing day. Probably a good day to get back into vlogging. So I tried to start thanking you guys at the start of this video, and it was no good. So hopefully I'll be all right this time. I just want to thank each and every one of you for all your lovely and beautiful messages over the last month or so. Yeah, they were just, I hadn't replied to them because I was just like, you know, emotionally too upset. Like everyone that I read would bring tears to my eyes. And yeah, I really appreciate all the love and everything that you guys were sending. And yeah, I just wanted to say that, yeah, I really appreciated it, and I read every single one of them, even though I might not have commented or replied to everyone. But yeah, I definitely did read every single one, and I appreciate every single one of you guys for, you know, taking the time to send such lovely messages. For those that haven't like seen, because I don't think, yeah, I haven't posted on YouTube since any of it happened. So if you haven't been following me on Instagram, or you missed maybe the community post that I did, our little dog Bandit passed away a couple of weeks ago. I think it was around 18th of September. So he just wasn't looking himself. And we took him to the vet to get him checked out. Like, he hadn't been eating, he wasn't himself, and the vet said that his kidneys were shutting down. Like, they did all the blood tests, they did all the urine tests and everything, and they couldn't find anything that was causing it. Like, there was not like he had been poisoned or bitten by a snake or anything like that. They found no sort of nothing in his results that would come back to say, oh, this is what's causing it. So basically, yeah, his results came back fine, except that his kidneys were shutting down. At the vet, they flushed all his kidneys out. They had him on dialysis for a couple of days, flushed all his kidneys out, and he seemed to come good. So we brought him back home again, and he was good for a couple of days, and then he just slowly started deteriorating again. So he stopped eating. He was still drinking, but he just stopped eating his food, and he just wasn't himself again. So we rushed him to the vet back again on Sunday, and they basically just said, yeah, it's his kidneys. They're just not functioning. They're not filtering, you know, all the toxins from his body. And they basically just said it's maybe best to just, you know, put him down. So on Sunday, the 18th of September, we said goodbye to Bandy, which was so, oh God, I'm going to cry again. Yeah, we said goodbye to Bandy. Sorry, guys. I'm still... God, I missed them so much. I thought it'd be alright this time to talk about it. So yeah, we said goodbye to Bandy, and so that was like on the 18th of September, and then after that, like, we knew Big Dog was gonna take it hard. Like, we brought Bandy home and tried to sort of show Chaos that he wasn't, you know, he had passed. So, you know, to try and help him understand, because we knew he wasn't going to cope. Like, even though Big Dog was the alpha dog out of those two, he relied so much on Bandit. Like, Bandit was the one that had the confidence, and I mean, if Bandit was bigger, I think he would have been the alpha dog, because he had the confidence and he had the leadership. But only because he was smaller, he wasn't quite the alpha. He had an alpha personality, but just not quite the physical alpha-ness to get one over on Chaos. So Chaos was not as confident as Bandit, so relied very much on Bandit. Like, he was more of a dog rather than a people dog. He wherever Bandit was, he was. So we knew he was going to take it pretty hard. And yeah, over the like the week or two after Bandit's passing, we noticed he was like breathing heavy, like always breathing heavy and panting a lot. And we actually thought that was just like anxiety and stress because Bandit wasn't there. But over the 2 weeks, like, it was getting worse. Not that we expected it to get better in 2 weeks, but it was actually getting worse. Like, his breathing, he seemed to be struggling with his breathing and panting really hard. And even when he was like not active, he was just lying there, he was like really, seemed like he was struggling to breathe. So on the Thursday, this was last Thursday, not the one just gone, the one previous to that. We took Big Dog to the vet. They did, I think they just checked him over because he, like I said, he's not a people kind of dog, so he doesn't like strangers touching him and things like that. We put a muzzle on him. He was okay. He didn't sort of snap or anything, but he was growling the whole time he was there. So, you know, they did the test. Like, they sort of listened to his heart, listened to his lungs, couldn't find, like, they didn't hear anything abnormal on, like, what they were hearing, like, you know, when they were listening in. So they gave us some anti-anxiety medication to have on Thursday, and they said bring him back Friday, like the next day, and we'll do some x-rays. So we gave him the anti-anxiety medication as soon as we got home, and he pretty much crashed. Like, he just zonked out, and his breathing went fine, and, you know, he was fine after that. So we thought, oh, well, this is good. Like, maybe he just needs some anxiety medication just to help get over it. And so we took him back to the vet on Friday. I had already headed up to my dad's house, so I had headed up on the Thursday night, not thinking anything was going to be wrong with Big Dog. I just thought, yeah, well, the anxiety medication worked the day before. Like, he seemed to be breathing a lot easier then, so maybe that's all he needs. But so Michael took him to the vet on Friday. He was thinking the same thing. He said on the Friday morning he seemed sort of, you know, kind of back to his old self again. Like, he was, you know, happy to be going in the van. He was wagging his tail and all of that. So Michael and Jessie took him to the vet on Friday to have his x-rays done. And so they left him there and went home and, you know, waited to get the call from the vet. So at about lunchtime, he rang Michael to say, look, Chaos's lungs were full of blood. Like, when they did the x-ray, his lungs were just full of blood. And while he was under, they were trying to drain the blood from his lungs, but it just kept filling back up again. He said it looked like he had like a big tumor or something in his lungs that had either burst, or I'm not sure what the whole situation was, but it just kept refilling his lungs back up with blood. So they basically said like, you know, he was under anesthetic to have his x-rays, so they basically said, like, the best thing to do for him would just be to not wake him up. So oh, fuck. Oh. So yeah, so yeah, we lost Chaos. We totally didn't expect Chaos. I mean, yeah, he was never going to be the same after Bandit anyway, but we just thought maybe with some anti-anxiety medication he might have, you know, it might have helped him a little bit, but the thing that upset me most about Chaos is that we weren't there to say goodbye to him. And he would have been the dog that would have needed it the most, because he didn't like strangers. Yeah, I just wish that we were there, like, you know, to be with him at the time. Oh, God. Stop. Okay. So yeah, both dogs was just totally unrelated to each other, but just totally shit. The vet just said, yeah, I mean, they weren't even that old. Like, they weren't even 9 years old yet. They were still only 8. I think they were coming up to be 9 years old next month. So yeah, it just really shit coincidence that it just happened so close together. Both totally unrelated to each other. Like, because we originally thought, oh, maybe they've been poisoned or something like that, but the vet just said, nah, they were just not even related. Completely different issues on both dogs. And he said, like, Big Dog, he said little dog because they couldn't find anything in his system that might have caused his kidneys to shut down, it's possible that his kidneys were never functioning quite at 100% from the very beginning. And that's quite possible with little dog, because he did have a lot of issues growing, like, you know, from being a puppy. Like when we first got him, both his testicles hadn't descended, so we had to get an operation to have those removed, because apparently if they don't drop like when they're puppies, it can cause cancer. So we had those removed, and then, I mean, obviously both his cruciate ligaments snapped in both his back legs. So it's possible his kidneys were maybe never functioning 100% from the beginning, and they've just finally given out. Yeah, so that's possible with little dog. And with big dog, the vet said, like, he's actually surprised he lasted as long as he did. Because, yeah, I mean, we don't know how long that tumour was there in his lungs. It was basically lung cancer what he had. And, yeah, they just said they just don't know how long that would have been there. And even if we didn't do anything, he probably would have only lasted 2 to 4 more days anyway at home. But he said he wasn't in any pain, like, because, yeah, over the 2 weeks, to me, he was really struggling to breathe, and I was always a bit like, maybe he's really in pain. But he said, no, he wouldn't have been in any pain. It would have just felt like he just couldn't get his breath, like, you know, just feeling out of breath. But, yeah, so, yeah, that's both of our little guys. And I haven't even been home. I haven't been home basically since chaos has passed. I've been here the whole time. So it's probably not even hit me. Like, I mean, it's definitely hit me, but I think I'll probably feel it more once I get home, and just, it's not going to feel the same. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I just miss them so much. I thought it'd be okay to talk about it, but every time I talk about them, I can't help it. Sorry, guys, I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, that's the story of our puppies. I'm sorry to end this on such a sad note, but I just wanted to let you guys know what's been happening and why I haven't been around for a while, and I'm slowly going to start getting back into it. Like I said, I'm still here up at my dad's for another week. So it'll probably be another week before you even see this video, because I can't edit it until I get home anyway. I just thought I have to get back into it. Otherwise, I'll just really get into the habit of not doing YouTube anymore and just never come back. And I don't really want to do that to you guys, because I know a lot of you, like, you know, enjoy watching the vlogs. So I did want to get back on. I'm sorry this is like ending with such a sad bloody a sad note, but hopefully, I know as time goes on it will get easier. But yeah, it's just not ever going to be the same. Like, oh, God, stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. See, for me, the more I'm distracted and not thinking about it, like, I'm fine throughout the day, but the minute I start thinking about them, I'm just a mess again. So yeah, it's better for me to be busy and active during the day. So yeah, so I think I'm going to finish. I'm just rambling. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm just going to make myself a cup of tea. I think I'm just going to finish the vlog here, just so that you guys knew everything that's happening and why I haven't been around for a little while. So hopefully, maybe the next time you see me, I will probably be home again. I'm actually looking forward to getting back home. It's been a long, I've only been here a week, but it actually feels like a month at the moment. I've still got another week up here. I'm probably, hopefully going to be heading home either Thursday night or Friday morning at this stage, so I get my weekend at home before I start work again. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you guys for being amazing support and, you know, sending all your lovely messages. Like I said, I have read every single one, and I just apologize that I haven't replied to all of them. It just wasn't in me. But yeah, they did actually cheer me up a lot. But yeah, just thank you guys. Thanks so much. And I will see you guys hopefully a little bit more on a happier note in my next video. See you later.